今日華人電台係一個由專業人士組成嘅電台，團隊包括醫療界、財經界、地產界、娛樂界、保險業、汽車維修、飲食界、宗教及文學、科技、政治等眾多領域，多年來為華人作出忠誠服務，秉承着公平、公正、不偏不倚、不受廣告及政治影響嘅態度，為大家作出詳盡、誠實嘅報導，為各地華人提供可信賴嘅資訊。未來嘅日子，今日華人電台會繼續我哋嘅理念，為華人提供一個可信靠嘅電台，盼望聽眾繼續俾我哋支持。多謝大家。
大家好，歡迎大家收睇我哋今日呢個係網上嘅節目，由今日華人電台所主辦嘅。咁今日好開心咧，又請到我哋 UC Berkeley 嘅武術總教練方師傅，同埋佢嘅教練咧係 Mason Tong instructor 咧，教我哋咧係一個醫療太極嚇。嗱，今日咧就天氣比較寒冷啲咧，又有落雨咧，就最好做運動噶啦。咁啊就大家一齊咧就做運動，將嘅時候交俾阿方師傅。Mason, you can start.
恭喜發財，生日快樂。
恭喜恭喜 ，OK，
恭喜。Yeah, it's good to see everybody. It's been a minute. Good to see you again. Welcome. And I'm Mason Tong, and I'm very happy to be here again with you. We're going to be going through a bit of our Tai Chi for health, as the curriculum has been a focus on Tai Chi for improving one's own focus, centeredness, your balance, and those sort of attention to your practice is what we hope to bring for you today. Go ahead, let's begin. Again, happy to have you with us. I will start us off in the standing Zhangzhong position. So have your feet aligned with your shoulders, your hips, knees forwards. You can bend your legs a little bit. First off, relax your arms. We're gonna do this little Feng Sugong first. So relax your arms, swing back and let them come forwards naturally. So we do this about 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One arm forwards now, one arm back, and we're going to alternate 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Good. Have your hands to the sides. Keep your hips forwards. You're going to turn with your waist. So you keep your hips forwards, but your waist turns. Relax the arms and just let them drop. So side to side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. Now you're going to do the same motion, but make a fist with both hands. Gentle fist. Tap your shoulder socket and the shoulder blade. So tap and then tap. So you're tapping the left side and the right side. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. Same motion, but now you're going to tap 3 points below your belly button, and then the point where your spine connects to your pelvic bone. So this is your dantian, the center of your dantian, and your Mingmen point, which is opposite of that. So these exercises, again, help wake up your body or help release any tension that might be stored up in your body. So 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Relax the hands, breathe in, and let your hands carry your intention from your crown of your head down the center of your body. What we're getting is a Sogong. Drawing fresh chi in through the Bai Hui, crown of your head. Your hands come down your Ren Mai, which is your center in front of you. Again, breathe in, breathe out. And if you'd like to, I'm going to bend at my waist. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, you can bend and slowly come back up. Good. All right. So again, don't think of these as just your warm-ups. The next few movements, and I'm also going to do some Sun Sugong or some spiraling. Combined with your Fong Sugong exercises, these, again, can be easily looked at and think, oh, these are just warm-ups. They're not warm-ups. They are part of your principles. Fong Sugong exercises to help you relax, loosen up any tension. And the Chong Sugong exercises, or your spiraling, helps you strengthen, build your control of, and utilize your inner tendons and ligaments, and build better control as well as dexterity at the same time. So we're going to work from the upper body down to the lower body. First, keep your face forwards, relax the neck, circle around. Now, again, I've mentioned this in the previous meeting with us before. Don't look up and back. Keep your head and face forwards. You can look the side, down, and the other side, and then around. But you don't want to grind your neck, so don't look up and back. Keep your face forwards. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Now the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. I'm going to be taking us through each of the body sections, just give you a sample again, because of the amount of time we have here. So we're going to move you into the shoulders now and upper chest. So have your hands at that point that I mentioned before, 3 points below the belly button. Rotate your shoulders back and around. Relax. Come down with your intention, and then back up around again. The side, I look like this. Circle. I open up the chest, feel my shoulder blades flex back, relax, they come down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's go the other way. Close the chest, back rounds, come down, and then up around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, for right now, relax, breathe in. Sugong. And before we do anything else, good evening, Sipo.
Evening, everyone. Sorry, I was napping momentarily and didn't wake up in time. So, welcome everyone, and hope you're having a great, as I said, Lunar New Year, and so that's really good. And so today we're going to continue with our program as we've been talking about the Sun Taiji form. We're going to introduce some new movements today and start you on a journey to the second half, or a different part of the Sun Taiji form. Okay, so we'll talk about more about that. Let me let Mason continue. He is going to again take us through the warm-ups first, and then we will work on some individual movements, and then review the old form, and then we'll begin learning some movements for the new form. All right, Mason, please.
Okay. So we're going to move down through the arms. So have your hands out. Turn the hand with the shoulder blade, and the shoulder socket. You rotate it in here, turns the hand. Then look at the other side. So I'm going to look at the right side, and I rotate all the way through. Look to the other side. You notice I shift over on top of my leg here. I'm going to turn, rotate, shift back. Okay, so I'm spiraling from one side to the other. Remember to keep your shoulders relaxed. You don't want to bring your shoulder up. relax the shoulder. My elbows are still down too. So they don't have to be straight. It should be nice and supple. Okay, so you move. So rotate, 1. And this is the second one. So let's do the 6 times. And 1. And 2. Now again, spiral all the way through. Don't try to rush. Feel the rotation. Take your time. And again, if you can't do 6, I'm only saying 6 just for the sake of the hour we have here. If you can only do a smaller amount, that's okay. For good measurement, you could say multiple of 3, like 3 or 6. Or if you want to do this on your later time on your own, you could do like 9. But you will. Everybody's going to be at their own pace. So I've done a good amount of this one. So relax the arms, hands forwards, and rotate both your wrists in. Relax the shoulders, elbows, wrists, all the way down to your fingers. So this is helping you get some rotational exercises all the way through your arms. And let's go the other way. So these ones I'm doing about 9. So I'm not doing, I will mix it up sometimes. Okay? This is getting you ready to do some dexterity exercises for your hands. And remember, every part of your body should be connected. So let's get all the way down to the fingers. First off, you have your hands here. Open, close. Open, close. Okay. Okay. And that's 6. And I'm now going to close the digits of my fingers. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you can do more later if you like. Focus on your palms and knuckles. Plunge. Open halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And shake out the hands. Those are some dexterity exercises to build some gripping strength for you, or help offset arthritis. So you can do more of those in the future. But here for now, so going. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And take your hands, rub where your kidneys are. This again, we've mentioned this before. This is your belt meridian or your daimai. Help store your life chi here. And this is helping you preserve it, helps cultivate healthier effects for your body by pressing your daimai. Now let's go ahead gently crack our back. So have your hands at your sternum. Keep again your feet, knees, and hips forwards, but your waist is going to turn. Okay? And we'll turn twice. So 1, 2, and then twice on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 sets is plenty. Okay? So for now, have your hands on your hips, circle the waist all the way around. Everything circles around, but I'm still keeping, as you can see, my hips facing forwards, even though I'm rotating with my waist. Okay, I've done 6 one way. I'm going to do 6 later. 6 this way, on the other way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Shrink down the circle. So you're focusing just again on the inner workings of your dantian. So, sir, and you notice my hips might go up and down. You might think like you're making a small figure 8 inside with your belly button. Whatever helps you visualize it, run with that. Okay, now I'm going to go the other way. All right, good. So relax the hands by your sides. Just make a small circle, come up and around. This is a very simple vertical circle that comes up and down. And I feel like I'm a wave of the ocean wave on the beach. Comes up and ebbs back down. Flows up and down. You notice my knees bend. Relax. I feel this rotation come up all the way to the top of my head. And then I come back down. Good. Okay, by now you should have again targeted either 3, 6, or 9. I'm now going to go this way. So I'd come down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. So this vertical circle is going up, down behind me, around. This is helping you clear channels through your stomach, through your intestines, helps the digestive tract. Up and around. Up and around. Good. So go. And then we'll finish with the legs, your knees, your feet. For this one, I'm going to, again, just give you a sample. Just bring your feet together, hands outside the knees. You can give a rub to your knees because it is a cold day where I am. Maybe it's cold where you are. Or this helps wake up your channels through the legs. And just circle both knees the same direction. You can have your hands on your legs for support. Okay, I've done 6 one way. And go 6 the other way. So if you haven't finished up, do so. Once you've done that, separate your feet and a little bit wider than shoulder width. But if you need to, again, have your feet closer in, that's okay. But I'm going to be stepped out a little bit, about 1.5 times my shoulders. Rotate in with both knees. Again, have your hands on your legs for support. Go nice and smoothly. And I've done 6 one way. So I'm now going to go outside. It goes in and then out. In and out. So 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. The last couple of ones, you're going to have your hands on your sides. Bring all your weight so that you're over one leg. The other leg is nice and empty, nice and relaxed. Circle from your hip down through your knee to your ankle to your toe. Just open up the whole leg. Open, close, open, close. Okay. Good. And now shift over. So now I can stand on this leg. This other leg is open. If you need to hold something for support, like hold like a chair, that's okay. But you're going to do the same thing. Circle open from the hip down through your leg to your toe. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Last one we'll do. Opening to closing the whole your body. So again, like you're a book, that open and close like this. You're going to bring all your weight over one leg. The other leg is empty. Again, same thing. I can easily bring that leg up. Open, close. Open, close. I'm just going to do 3. Open, and close. Now, I'm going to do 3 on the other side. And again, you could do more later on your own. Open, close. Again, feel all your channels, everything. Open and close. Open and close. And very good. So go and breathe in. Breathe out as you clear your right body. What your hands are doing is helping you focus your yi, your attention, as it comes in through the crown of your head, down your center. Breathe in. Keep your tongue pressed against the roof of your mouth. And guide your yi, which helps lead your chi down through your center. If you like to, again, you bend the waist. Slowly rise up if you followed me. To each of your vertebrae realign back into place. Good. That'll do it for our segment of Fong Zigong and Zigong spiraling. So hope you feel nice and relaxed and engaged there. Sifu, I will hand it off to you.
Yes, and again, those are important things to practice to add to your Tai Chi practice and should be part of it, okay? Because you need to prepare yourself properly to do Tai Chi. The body needs to be what? Relaxed. It needs to be flexible. It needs to be loose, so that the energy in your body, and then your body is able to move smoothly. So Tai Chi should always be practiced with some of those beginning things that you saw Mason just perform. Now, we've been working for over a year on the first 6 moves of Sun Taiji form. And I should mention something. Originally, I was going to teach the 12 forms of the Sun Taiji form. The way this form was designed is to be modular, so you can learn parts of it and put it together any way that you want. Okay, so you can take the first part, add it to the second part, or take the second part first and add it to the first part. What we're going to work on this time is the second 6 movements. So we've spent over a year working on the first 6 movements. We haven't spent any time working on the last 6 movements. So you can do these 6 movements separately from the first part. Okay, so maybe done either way. The second part is more complicated, has more complex forms. So in the first part, it was wave hand like clouds mainly. You learned to do single whip. Okay, and you did Fair Lady work shuttles. Those are some of the basic movement. In the second part, you will have brush knee and press, playing the pipa, the single thrusting palm, carry and punch, withdraw, carry tiger to the mountain, and then ending techniques. So today we're going to work on the movements from the second part of the form. Okay. So I'm going to teach it this way. So if you missed the first half, that's okay, because I'm going to start again this year with the second series of the movement. So the first movement I'm going to do, which is also a review already, is holding the ball. So holding the ball is part of the beginning sequence of the Tai Chi form. So again, you know, start with your hands in the Jianzhong position. So we're doing just single movements first. You know, rotate the palms, slowly raise it up to about the height of your forehead, and then you relax your knees. As you relax, let your arms relax. Try and see if you can feel a ball in front of you. Imagine there's a ball here. Roll it back, push it forward, roll it back towards your body. Now imagine the ball is still here. Push the ball down. As you push it down, it bounces you back up, and your body straightens completely. Okay, so again, you sink, rotate the palms, raise. So this is the holding the ball movement, which is part of beginning Tai Chi in this particular form. So roll it forward, roll it back, push it down. All right, so I'm going to have Mason take you through that. We're going to do 6 repetitions of holding the ball movement, and he can show it to you, and you can see the whole body, so it's a little bit clearer. Mason, please.
Yep. All right. So turn your palms out. Come up. Hands come about the height of your eyes or your forehead. Relax your elbows. As your elbows naturally come down, they will form the circle. Hands come up as if you're feeling the top of the circle. And from here, relax the elbows once more, as if you're rolling the ball towards yourself. And then now, hands go up over the top of that ball, rotating out as you extend. Hands come in. Hands come down the center line, your renmai. Relax the hands and fingers. Again, turn, up. Relax the elbows. Form the circle, rotate it in, and then extend out. Bring your hands in, and then press down. One last time. Good. Okay. Sifu, back to you.
Okay, the next movement also is a review, but we're gonna practice it individually again as an individual movement. This is raised hands and lower hands. So it looks a little bit like beginning Tai Chi. It is based on that. It's a variation of the movement. So this time you raise the hands, the palms face each other. So you bring it up. So I'm going to turn sideways here. So the palms are facing each other. Okay. And now you bend at the elbow and pull the hands in. Now you notice how I did that. I did not drop my elbows to pull my hands in. I left my elbows where they are, they're extended, and I just pivoted around the elbow and brought the hands to my face. So the hands end up around where my face is. Okay, so again, from here you pull it in, and now it's nearby. So you notice the elbows are in close. Okay, they're parallel to each other. And now you breathe in, breathe out. So this is the movement opening and closing. Stretch forward, rotate the palms and reach. And then now press down like there's a pillow here. And again, buoying like in water, you're buoying back up. Okay, so again, arms come up like you're doing beginning Tai Chi. Bring the elbows in, open and close. So this is the movement, open and close. This is the basic, most important movement in Sun style Tai Chi. And you finish. So this is a variation of beginning Tai Chi. And if you look at it, this is the shortest Tai Chi form you can do. It has a beginning, it has open and close, and it is ending Tai Chi. So in 3 moves, you've done the shortest Tai Chi form possible. And you could just do those 3 moves if you have time. If you didn't have time, that would be one way to practice this movement. So let Mason take you through that. We'll just do a few repetitions. Again, this is something we've already learned, but I wanted to review it because we still will need to use this to begin our form.
All right. So, and hands come up as if you're doing the movement. Raise chi to the dantian. Relax the elbows. And about the height of your neck or your chin, your hands. Open. Close. Stand out the fingers and then relax your wrists, elbows, come back down. Again, we do this 2 more times to make a set of 3. Open. About the width of my shoulders is plenty. Hands extend out. And again, you don't lock the arms. And down. Last time. Good. And one still going here is plenty. Set us up for the next movement. Sifu, back to you.
So following that is Tranjang, or the thrusting palm. So I'm going to do a version where we don't move our feet. So I'm not moving my feet. I'm just going to start with my palm up. So I'm stretching my hand in front. So now the hand is not lined up with my shoulder. It's actually lined up with the center of my body. Okay. So it's where my nose is. And so you notice my jacket here, my hand is along the line of where my jacket is not over here. Okay. So the hand will turn over. As I turn over, I sink into the ground slightly. I press down, the other hand thrusts forward. Okay. Turn over again. The other hand follows and comes up. The other hand ends up down below. So I have Mason take you through that. This is a movement called Tranjang.
Sifu, would you like the class to focus on having their hand up or down for the other hand?
Let's have the hand down.
Okay, sure. For those who are wondering why I asked that, is it because different styles will have different variants. For now, I'm just going to keep us all just doing the same one for now. Okay. So as you see, this line is my carpet. I'm intentionally trying to show you that my hands are along the same line. So relax, turn the hand over. Other hand is going to go out as I thrust forwards. my hips stay forwards, but my waist can turn just a little, and my shoulder might go out a little bit. See, from the side, you'll see me more like this. Turn and thrust. So let's do this 3 times on both sides. And 1. And 2. And 3. Good. All right. Okay, so we'll back to you.
All right. Following that, we're just gonna continue with a movement that is similar, but a little bit different, which is the punching, okay? So you're gonna, my fist, we're gonna use what we call a standing fist. The fist is up and down. As I rotate the hand, so as it rotates like before, when you're doing the thrusting pump, but this time it becomes a fist. And now the other hand punches forward as the other one goes down. So you roll forward and you punch. Roll forward and punch. And again, you're punching for the center, not over here, right in the middle. And you're also extending your shoulder forward each time. So you notice my body has turned, it's not here. The body is actually turned forward slightly. Okay, so this is called Bung Tran, or if you like, just the punch. It's a technique that is both martial, but also for your health. For your health in terms of what? Developing the coordination, developing the fluidity and smoothness to coordinate your body and trying to develop moving the energy to your fists. So here I'll let Mason take you through that.
Good. All right. So again, we'll do 3 on each side. My right hand's here. Let's start with my left hand out forwards. Okay. Open up, close the hand. As this one comes down, the other hand goes out forwards. Okay. I'll do 1 set facing forward so you can see me from here. And again. Good. So 1. This way. And I'll show you from this side for the other 2. And 2. So you notice again, turn with my waist a little bit. My shoulders do move a little bit, but my hips, knees, feet are still face forwards. Good. And again, 1 more just for posterity. Good. Back to you, Sibu.
So you may notice Mason had a little emphasis at the end, pushing it forward. You can do that or just do it gently. But either way is okay. Okay. The punch is to try and, as I said, get the energy and connection from your bottom of your feet out to your hands. Okay, very important. The other thing is, why am I opening my hands? By opening my hands, I'm able to activate each of the channels that end up in my fingers. So there's a channel for each organ that ends in my fingertips. For instance, the stomach, spleen, large intestine, small intestines, heart, liver, they all end in my fingers, the channels. So as I'm turning it, I'm activating each channel, if you like, waking it up and getting the energy to move. So that's why this is very important. Same thing for when you're doing it with the thrusting palm. Each finger and wrist rotates, allowing the energy to wake up and move from your organs to the fingers and back. So both ways. So one is to open and one is to close. Yeah, you open and you close. That way you stimulate each of the internal organs inside the body. That's one of the reasons for practicing in this manner. All right, the next movement we're going to do, we're going to first do wave hand like cloud. So I'm going to have, this is a review, okay? So that we've done before. But today we're going to also introduce the opposite movement, which is brush knee and press, okay? So brush knee and press, I'll do it kind of sideways. The hand is in front of you, pressing downwards, okay? So we are going to first do, however, I'm going to have Mason practice with you. This is a review. Wave hand like clouds. That was in the first 6 movements. It doesn't occur in this part. In this part, we have, as I said, brush, knee, and press. So we're going to do both. First the outside, then the inside. Okay? All right, Mason, please.
Sorry, I was answering a question that was in the chat.
Sure.
So you turn, yeah. Yeah, so it was a good question. Is on which side do you turn your hand? Your right hand would be going counterclockwise. Your left hand would be going clockwise. You are trying to rotate into the center. Again, our focus with the class is on health. That's not to say that there isn't some martial aspect here. In the martial tradition, you're trying to clear your center. You're trying to get something out of that center area. So that's why this right hand rotates in, but this left hand rotates this way. Okay. Sipo, I do apologize. Which would you like me to take the class through?
Yeah, let's first do wave hand like clouds.
Okay, thank you.
Then we're going to reverse it and do the brush, knee, and press.
Sure, wave hand like clouds. Okay, so we're going to do the stationary one. Face forwards. Bring your right hand up. We're going to start with the right hand. Left hand can be down. So notice they're on the same line. This is a Sun style wave hand like clouds. So as I turn my waist, my hips stay forwards, but my hands go to the side. I alternate the hands. So right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Turn with the waists. So now I'm facing the left side. Alternate again. Turn. So my hand is about, my top hand is about the height of my chin or my nose. Bottom hand is about the height of my belly button or the dantian center. Again, across, and both hands remain over each other the whole time. Now, you can round it out a bit. So you're making like an oval shape. This hand comes over. This hand alternates, and this one comes over. Okay. So left hand's up, you're going toward the left side. Right hand comes up, you're going to the right side. There's a very subtle shift. I am going over my left quad as I go to the left, and I am shifting over my right quad as I go to the right side. This wave hand like clouds, Sun style. Good. And one still going there, just to help settle us. And see if I hand it back to you. Or you wanted me to do right and brush knee press, right?
Let's do the reverse, which is the first part of brush knee, which is brush downward. Okay.
Excellent. Yes, be happy to. Okay, so let's go in and so I went out with the hands. This time, effectively, you're going to come in and you're going to be doing what's known as left and right block. Now, teaching in Berkeley, we like to show people wave hand like clouds first, because that idea is that the circle, your hands are making the same circle. This time, you're making 2 circles. Your arms are making 2 independent circles. You're blocking in. Okay? So, from standing John Dong position, right hand comes in across. As the left hand comes in, again, near the height of the height of your chin or your nose or eyes. The other hand blocks down. Okay. This is right and left block. So effectively, your arms are making 2 independent circles here, but they're both blocking in and then out of your center. Same thing. Turn your waist with the hips and knees face forwards. Good. This is right and left block. Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take it to a little bit more difficult level. So I'm going to start with 2 brush knees. So I start with brushing in front of my face and brushing down. So here I've done 2. On the third one, as this hand drops, I turn my body and bring the other hand up. So you notice where it is next to the hand is about the height of my ears. And then now I'm going to rotate back. The fingers come forward and watch my hand. And I press forward. So I press forward from the position. So sideways, it looks like this. I look at my hand, and then I turn back. So, and then from here, to repeat the movement on the other side now, I start with the other hand. I brush 1, 2, the hand comes back up, and I do the same thing. And then 1, 2 on the third one, on the second one, I finish the second one, the other hand comes up, I come forward and push. So I'm going to do it from the side again, okay? So my right hand is here, my left hand comes up, left, right, and now as this right hand drops, the left hand comes up. So you see where it is? I turn the hands with the fingers facing forward, I push forward and press. And you notice how my wrist rotated. The edge of my hand went forward, okay? And then now to do the right palm, I go first right, left, and as this hand falls, the other hand rises. And then I turn, push forward. The other hand pushes downward and to the rear, okay? So this is the full brush knee and press technique. So I'll let Mason do it because you can see it better on his screen. So this movement is called brush knee and press.
Okay. So again, we're doing a stationary version. So again, you can go into your Zhangzheng stance here. So I'm going to, again, right and left block. So brush the block. So 1, 2. My right hand comes up by my ear. As the left hand brushes down, the hand goes out to the center. And that's your push. Now, relax your right arm. Block with the left hand. Block with the right. Now the left hand comes up behind the left ear. As the right hand brushes down, left hand pushes out. So again, leads of the finger, deliver the push at the end. Relax to the left hand. Let's do it again. Block right, block left. Bring your hand up, brush knee and press. Again, relax the right arm. Block left, block right, left hand comes up, and brush knee, press. One last time on both sides, okay? Block with the right hand, block with the left, deliver the brush knee press with the right hand, relax the right arm, block with the left, block with the right, left hand comes up, and brush knee and press. Good. All right, Sifu, back to you.
So we've covered almost all the movements that are going to be in the second part of the form. So to practice the form properly, one should practice each of these individual movements first. So we call this Dan Sek Lin Fat, right? It's the single form, a Dan Shi, how should I say, method of practicing Tai Chi Chuan. So you can learn the individual forms first by themselves before you try to string it together into a form. And that way you can get the proper coordination for the movement, and it's easy to remember. So we're going to be spending some time practicing just these individual movements for a while. Okay, so if there's such thing as homework for any of you, practice each of these individual movements. You can review it by, again, rewatching this video. Okay, so we have a couple of parts now that we're going to start stringing together, kind of to demonstrate how you would do these techniques. So the first one is brush knee and press. and playing the peepaw. So let me demonstrate that for you. We're standing still at this moment, so we'll do it just as we did before. 1, 2, but now my hand is up here. I'm going to shift all my weight to the right leg. Okay. My left leg is going to step forward. As I do that, I brush knee and press standing forward. Now from this movement, my right foot is empty right now. The right foot steps back and I thrust the left hand forward. So it looks like this. This is playing the peepaw. Okay, so let's do that combination again. So this is the right side first. So brush knee right, left. Okay, so you're looking at your right hand. Shift all your weight to the right leg. Step forward, brush knee and press. One hand pushes forward, one hand pushes down into the rear. Then bring the other hand up to your waist. Step back, thrust the left hand forward. Bring the right hand back. It comes back to where your elbow is, but both hands face forward. This is playing the peepaw. Okay, so let me have Mason take you through that combination. This is brush knee and press. Play the peepaw. Okay.
Yep. In the form that we do, this is the near the middle of it in the Sun 6, or again the Sun 12. We're doing both sides. So I'll do it facing forwards. You can see it there. I'll do one way doing side, and then the last time I'll face towards my mirror, so you can get a view from all sides. But again, I'm going to start with my right hand, which is right here. Okay. So block with the right hand, block with the left. I'm over my right hip or my right quad. My left foot is going to step, heel toe, left hand brushes down. I deliver the brush knee press. Now, my right hand's going to come in. I step back with my right foot. This is play the peepaw. Okay. Now, you're going to see me from the side. Block with the right hand. Block with the left. Empty my left foot. Step. Brush knee press. Step back. Play the peepaw. Back. And now you can see me from behind. Right hand blocks. Left hand blocks. I'm going to empty the left foot. Step with the left foot. Brush knee press. Play the peepaw. And there you go. Okay, see if we're back to you.
So that's the right side. We also have to do the left side. So the left side, same way. You start with the left hand first. So 1, 2. Now all your weight goes to the left leg. The right leg is empty. Step forward, brush knee and press. Step backward, thrust the hand forward, playing the peepaw. So left and right side are the same. It's just you're using the left hand versus the right hand. So here I'll have Mason show you the other side.
Yep, very good. Again, I'll do 3. 1 facing forwards, 1 side, and 1 back. So left hand blocks. Right hand blocks. Okay. Step with the right foot. Brush knee press. Now I step back with my left foot. Play the peepaw. Good. Now I'm going to face the side so you can see me from here. Again, left hand blocks. Right hand. Brush knee press. Play the peepaw. So again, my weight is over my back leg. So I'm about like 60% in my back leg, 40 in front. Back. And lastly, from behind. Block with the left hand. Block with the right. Empty my right foot. Brush knee press. Step back. Play the peepaw. That's doing that set of movements on the left side. Siva, back to you.
Okay, very good. Next is the combination of parry and punch. So you parry, Okay, I'm gonna parry with my left hand, step forward and punch. My right hand, I open both hands. The left hand is under my elbow. I retreat by stepping back, separate the hands to about where my shoulders are. I'm gonna step back forward, carrying tiger to the mountain. Then step back, return back to your Zanzong initial position. Okay, so left hand starts. Left hand starts, I empty all my weight to the right. My left foot steps forward. I punch forward. Okay. Open both hands. They separate like this, like you're open. So this is withdrawal. As you withdraw, you step back. And now you step forward, carry tiger to the mountain. Step back, and Tai Chi, return to Jiangzhou. So now I have Mason take you through that. That's parry and punch, withdraw, carry tiger to the mountain.
So again, I do three, just using my, again, left hand to block and the right to punch. So we're doing one side first, using front, side, and back. Okay, so as you block with the left hand, right hand's going to make the fist. Step forwards with the left foot. You deliver the punch with your right hand. I'm going to step back again. As my hands separate, and again, come about the height of the shoulders. Push as I step and fall step. Extend the fingers. Draw back in, down. Good. You're going to see me from here. You may notice I take a step back as I block for this one. Parry, punch. Okay, so that was left hand block, right hand punch. Arm under elbow, open up. You can see that small step back again. Step forwards as I push. Extend, back, down. Okay. Sun style has a lot of vertical stance work. So it's good for people who, again, don't need to bend their knees down low. Again, from behind, looks like this. Parry. Punch. Arm under elbow. Return tiger to mountain. Extend, draw in, down. Good. See them?
Right, so we've given you kind of a, how should I say, a view of all the techniques in the form. And I think I'm going to show you a little bit how it's connected together, and then we will go in depth more next time for when we come back together in the next month in more detail how to do some of this together. So I'm going to just take parts of it, for instance, and kind of demonstrate to you how it would be done, because we haven't learned all the parts yet. So for instance, if you're doing it from brush, knee, and press, right? You brush, knee, and press, stepping forward, playing the peepaw, stepping back. And now we add the movement we did earlier. Chuanzhang 1, Chuanzhang 2, parry and punch, withdraw, carry tiger to the mountain. So that would be one whole part of the form already. Okay, but we're just going to show it to you for now. So keep in mind that all these movements can be put together to make up this form. So mastering each of the individual movements is important in order to be able to do the form well. So as I said, we've introduced all the single movements, and that should be practiced first. But now how does some of it look linked? We'll have Mason show you how it might look if it's all linked together.
Okay. So this is the Sun 6. I'm just going to do one side. Step out. Up. Extend. Down. For the bumps. Up. Rotate in. And then out. Down. Relax the hands. Okay. Hands come up. Down. Step. Push. Open. This is single whips again from previous class. Relax the hands. Wave hand like clouds. 1. Second one, you step. 2. 3. Again, this is a review from last time. This is Fairbairn Works Shuttles. Now, relax the right hand. This is the new move we talked about today. Block 1, block 2. I'm going to step back a little bit. This is brush knee press. My right hand goes out, left hand comes in. This is play the peapod. Now, turn the hand, Twanga. Step with the thrust on the left side. Now I do the right side. So turn the hand, press forwards. Here, parry and punch. Turn the hand, step back, make the fist with the left hand. As I finish the block, deliver the punch. Arm under elbow. Turn tiger into mountain. Good. And I'll just end it there for now. There's a further closing we'll do, but for now, for the sake of class, close it there. Simple.
Right, and do not worry if you didn't pick that up or figure it out. We will be working on it. Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, is it possible to have the Chinese characters? Yeah, it probably is. We'll have to go look them up so that we can give them to you. But these movements are from Sun style Tai Chi, and so especially if you're new, you may wonder, this is not any kind of Tai Chi I've ever seen before. Correct. There are 5 different styles of Tai Chi. This is one of the 5 major styles of Tai Chi. Shun Ka, or Sun style Tai Chi, was invented by Sun Tong. He is a master from the 1930s. Okay. And he created this form, combining Tai Chi, Xing Yi, and Bagua together to create this form. So it's unique because if you notice, we don't bend down and sit really low. Okay, the movements are all standing up. So Dr. Paul Lam, who did the clinical study on different styles of Tai Chi, found that Sun style Tai Chi is best for most people's health. And so this style was designed by Sun Lutong to be both useful for health as well as application, as well as something that's fun to perform. So it is different from any other styles of Tai Chi, but it is the only Tai Chi at this time that has been clinically evaluated. So there is data to show that it works and has been accepted by the United States CDC as a way of preventing arthritis, something good for older practitioners, okay, older seniors. It's an excellent form of exercise because there's no stress on the body, but yet gives you the same benefits as every other style of Tai Chi. So I can talk more about that if you're interested, but that is some of the basis for doing this. And so my teacher was from the Fu style Bagua line. So Fu style Bagua, we use Sun style as one of our basics. And so I've incorporated this into healthy Tai Chi, and I've been teaching it for more than 25 years at San Francisco at the City College. So if you're interested in that, I should mention in the fall, I will be coming back to City College, actually teaching at the Chinatown campus on Thursday afternoons from 2 to 4. We will be learning this form. Okay, so you want to meet me in person and you live in Chinatown, you're retired, please come by and, you know, pick up the form from me. So anyway, that is the introduction to the class today. So I hope you found that interesting as something that you may want to add to your practice. And remember, you start with an individual form. So if you remember one form from today, fine, just practice that. It starts with one form. When you master one, then you work on the second one. Get the second one and move on to the third one. So in the next month's class, we're going to review again each of these individual movements and then begin teaching you how to link them together. So the goal is eventually we link the first 6 movements that you've learned in the first year that we've been doing this to what now is going to be the second 6 movements. And then eventually you can practice this tall form. And what is unique, as I said, I can do the first part first and the second part second, or the first part first and the second part second. I can reverse the order of the form. It's only possible in Sun style Tai Chi. Most other styles of Tai Chi are only right-handed, so are not actually the best way to practice for most people. For health, you need to have practice on both sides. Sun style Tai Chi is designed to be practiced on either side. Okay, so while we're standing here, let's just shake it out for a few minutes. Okay, relax. All right, these are some healthy exercises you can do on your own. Hold your hand up and tap. Okay. This is your tiger mouth point, the huge. This is an all-purpose point. This to help you feel good. Acupuncturists put a needle through this point to stimulate your immune system. So this is one of the first things they do. Okay, so tap it about 20, 30 times. And then now tap each finger. So this is from a practice by the Shaolin monks. It's the Yiqi Dan Gong. And so for that, by tapping each finger again, you're activating each of your organs, sending a message down the channel to tell the organ to begin moving qi through your body. So very simple exercise. And then now next, just come to your front, you're gonna tap your dantian. Dantian area is basically from the stomach area, the upper part of the stomach to your belly button. So just tap. Okay. This is to move. This tapping is one of the Qigong exercises that help move the fluids, soften your organs, get the organs to start waking up and moving. And then you're going to tap the kidneys and back. So tap here. Now rub the kidneys. Okay. And then now from here, you're going to tap down from the sides of your legs. Tap down to the side. Okay. Come up the inside. Come up the down, up, down the outside. Up the inside. Down the outside. All right, very good. Now bring your hands up, turn. Turn as fast as you can. Now bring your hands together, but don't touch. Slowly move them back and forth. So you should be able to feel something between your fingers and your palm. If you feel something, this is your qi. Okay, and now next, after you moved it back and forth, now move it slowly, circulate it, like you're rubbing a ball. Again, see if you can feel something in the middle of your hand. Again, if you can do that, you can feel your qi moving. Okay, and then reverse the direction. Again, just in front of your hands, back and forth. And now open the hands, close the hands. Open, close. And so you may feel, again, energy stretching between your fingers. If you don't, that's okay. It requires some practice. And as you practice more, you develop sensitivity so you can feel your own qi beginning to move. So now we so go. All right, so I think we've come to the end of today. Thank you very much.
我哋好多謝方師傅嚇，好多謝 UC Berkeley 嘅總教練師傅。所以練咗之後咧，成身都暖立立啦！而家嚇，頭先所提到孫氏太極原主孫玉堂嚇，孫玉堂係一個我哋被稱為武聖嘅嚇，就係一個係好出名嘅武林界一個人物。OK， 咁而孫氏太極唯一被證明咧係對關節炎有幫助一個太極，咁希望大家繼續努力練習。咁好，咁啊就嚟緊嘅禮拜六咧，就將會係我哋嘅係洪國祥醫學博士繼續講係點樣增進我哋腦部健康同埋記憶。上一次就講到關於係有幾種食物啦，對個腦部好有幫助啦。今次繼續同大家講嘅，咁大家千祈就唔好錯過啦。大家聽過咧都十分之有幫助。好，咁就嚟緊嘅禮拜六，當然1到4啦，我都好多好好嘅電台節目，咁請大家咧就留心收睇啦。OK， 好。我哋多謝係各位，咁我睇下先，我哋可以打開個咪，大家可以 say goodbye 都可以啊嚇。OK， 好，咁咧就今日咁多啦，好多謝大家。多謝方師傅，有冇問題答啊
？Thank
you. Answer the question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
If you have a question, you can type it in chat, or you could Dr. James, we can answer it unless there's time.
Oh, you can still answer the question now. You can still answer the question.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As long as you're fine sticking around, I can stick around for questions.
No, please ask your question.
Someone has a question. I see that.
You can raise their hand. I think people can raise their hand in Zoom, or put the question in the chat. Either works just fine. So
yeah, or you can just ask.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess no. Okay. Next time. Then. Okay. Thank you. No questions? Okay.
James, I did have one question. Where can they look at this video again? How do they, if they want to review this video?
Just go to YouTube. And type in Chinese Today Radio or 今日華人電台. Then you can view all the Zoom lecture that we have.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
All right.